What's up YouTube, Capital G here. So these are the Korean crossover souls exclusives. These are what they get instead of things like ultra athlete cards or burning abyss. To be honest, I'd rather just take the cards that we're getting. I like burning abyss. Ultra athletes are finally getting to where they need to be. They probably need another level 4, but in general, it is still pretty cool to see some of the Korean cards, especially considering that Korea is where the monstrosity known as Noden was originally released. So I mean, they got their one card that was just like earth shattering, and I don't think that they're gonna get a card of that level again, but there actually is an Elder God in this. So let's look at the first card. It's called Centaurus. It's a fire beast warrior, level 3, 1500, 200. It says once per turn, if this card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculations, you can send one beast warrior, or winged beast monster from your hand or the deck to the graveyard. And if you do, this card gains 100 attack times the level of the sent monster until the end of the battle phase. This is pretty cool. Honestly, I wish it could use the effect just when it attacked. I wish it didn't actually have to attack a monster, but you can send, you can even send a level 12 monster and gain like 1200 attack and have a 2700 dude sitting on the field, at least during the damage calculations. To me, the card seems just solid because just having a free foolish burial for 3 different types is legitimate, and the card has really good stats. What I actually like most about this card is the artwork. I think the artwork, kind of wish this was like a new gladiator beast or something. Doesn't it look like he could easily be a glad beast monster? So next up, we have this little cute dinosaur looking thing. This is Dino Swing. I'm gonna call it Dino Swag. It's an Earth Fiend. Why is it if it's a dinosaur, why is it a fiend type? Anyways, it's level 4/0/0. Those are its stats. It cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is targeted for an attack, it gains 1000 attack and defense after damage calculation. If this card is attacked, the increase from this card's attack becomes 0. I don't even understand the need of the 3 effect, to be honest. I mean, I guess so that its stats don't keep on stacking or whatnot, so that it doesn't eventually get to 8,000. But that would require your opponent to literally attack the damn thing 8 times. I don't know. The card seems okay. I wish it was like a tuner or something. Maybe they'll have more some support cards, but to me it just seems like I don't know, another Marshmallow type Spirit Reaper deal where you just have a monster that can't be destroyed by battle, and the effects aren't really that relevant. I still think Spirit Reaper's at the top of the food chain. We have a interesting seahorse looking card. This is Parent Seahorse. You can see the baby seahorses in the back of the card. It is a worm monster, Warner. It is a tuner, which is weird. How many level 7 tuners do you see in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh? Not a lot. 2100 attack, 1400 defense. Cannot be special summoned except by worm type monsters, or except by a worm type monster's effect. You can only use the effect of Parent Seahorse up to 3 times per turn. Damn, that's still a lot. During your main phase, you can have this card lose 1 level, and if you do, special summon 1 Seahorse token. It's a worm. It's level 1, 300 attack, 200 defense. That's not bad. I mean, basically, it's like it's giving babies off. I mean, if you're telling me I can take this card's level down to 4 and just get 3 tokens, that seems really good. I wonder if you'll ever special summon it. It has to be special summoned by a worm's effect. So I don't know of any worms that would special summon this card. So I mean, I guess you're pretty much gonna have to tribute summon it for right now, anyways. And then finally, actually, no, there's another card after this, but this is the Elder God. It is the Elder God. How do you pronounce this? NTSS. There's no vowels in there. Give me a vowel. Why couldn't there be a vowel? Now, the first thing I noticed was the artwork on this card is absolutely gorgeous. I think that the artwork is beautiful, as much of the Elder Gods are. The Elder Gods all look really good. The summoning, or it's a light fairy fusion. The summoning conditions are 1 synchro plus 1 XC monster, 2500 attack, 1200 defense. Really good stats. I mean, level 4, but it has 2500 attack. Like, are you kidding? That's really, really good. Now, here's the kicker, though, and obviously, well, you guys will come to the same conclusion that I did, almost certainly. Must be fusion summoned from your extra deck by sending the above monsters or the above cards you control to the graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by any other ways. You can special summon, or you can only special summon one Elder God, Natis, I don't know, per turn. Once per turn, you can target one level 4 monster from your hand. No, excuse me. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 monster from your hand. Effect number 2: if this card is sent to the graveyard, target one card on the field and destroy it. To me, this card is very simple. It seems like they just said, we're not making another Nodin. You can't summon this by instant fusion, and it just seems like they did everything they could to just not make it Nodin. You know, the special summon card has to be from your hand, so it's a real tangible resource, as opposed to the graveyard where you've already exhausted the resource and now you're just reviving it for free. And I mean, it's cool that when it dies, it blows up a card, which it's totally not optional, by the way. So if your opponent doesn't have a field and they like dark hole it, I guess you have to like blow up your own card. So that can actually be a bad thing. This card's okay. Mainly, I think it's just going to be like a card that people get as a collector's card because the artwork is so beautiful. But to me, it just seemed like we're not making another Nodin. Like, a lot of people in the comments were saying that, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, all right, they don't want Nodin Part 2. Last card we're talking about is Dreamfield. Dreamfield is kind of an interesting card. It kind of reminds me of the Exceed, or the Zephyra field spell. It's a field spell. It says you can only activate one Dreamland per turn. Gain the following effects based on what type of monsters are on the field. Fusion. Once per turn, if a monster is sent from your hand or field to the graveyard, you can draw one card. If there's a Synchro on the field, then when a monster is normal summoned or special summoned, you can increase that monster's level by 1. Okay, I don't really get that part. Like, I want to be able probably to increase more than one monster's level so that I could probably, you know, adjust levels like how I want. Like, I don't know, just adjusting one level of one monster doesn't seem good. This one's obviously good. I want to draw cards anytime by any way. Exceed monster. During your end phase, destroy the monster with the highest level on the field. That's cool. If I have Exceeds on the field, then I probably don't have any levels. I have rank, so I wouldn't mind blowing up your monsters, unless, again, I have the highest level on the field, in which I probably need to make sure that I don't. I need to either put the monster face down, or I need to make sure that I get it off the board, or that I exceed with it or something like that. This card seems interesting. I wouldn't recommend it, though, to be honest. Like, maybe there will be some deck out there. Like, it would only have to be like in DDD or Zephyra, something that like exceeds and fusion summons and like you know, Exceed summons too. Like, you have to be able to do all of them, to be honest, for you to make use of this card. But overall, these are 3 interesting cards. Honestly, I think the best one is probably this guy. This guy just seems like he's the most practical of the bunch. Obviously, they can't always get things like Elder God known, but let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, as always.